Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this on a Monday evening. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're getting the patch dropping early. Why? Because the dev team, the CC team, all the EE teams, it's the Lunar Festival, which is basically, I think, if I don't want to butcher this, but I think it is Chinese New Year's. So most of the team is going to be off for 3 days. I think the CC team, people that I deal with, are going to be gone until the 19th. So that is why the patch is going live. Although we're going to see when we read this that the majority of the stuff we're going to get with the patch is time gated, so that we're not actually going to get that content until the 8th, which is the Thursday, which is when the patch would normally drop. So let's get over to the official Facebook page and let's run through this bad boy on a Monday. So, blah, 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 Donkey Punch, blah, 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 500 diamonds. So we are still getting 500 diamonds tomorrow. We know the deals. We know the deets on that. Now, this whole section right here, I'm not going to go through it. This is briefly going over Heimdall, or Heimdall, as everyone likes me calling him. Heimdall, the new SP Vanguard hero, is coming to the game tomorrow. He is one piece of content that we are going to be able to see in-game and pull on if we do so choose so. I don't think that made sense. My chair keeps falling down. So he's coming into the game. I'm not going to read all this. They do have his kit and his cinematic also on the official Facebook page. So if you want to go over there and check it out, you can. If I remember at the end of this video, we're going to go check that video out. But I forgot last time when they launched Take's cinematic. So all of this is referring to the new SP hero. TLDR is he's broken. He is absolutely broken. The people that pay for him, and keep in mind, it's going to cost roughly $3,000. The price has come down a smidge with these Astral coupons, but still a hefty price tag. I still only have a 2 or 3 copy Artemis, so it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while for me. My whaling days are over, but he is coming out tomorrow for the Krakens. So, other than that, new events and event optimizations. Now, a new Hero Evolution event will open on all servers. You guys remember these? There was a Dan Evolution event. There was a Mazrani Evolution event back in the day during the first 4 weeks. So we had one of these for Artemis, where if you pulled roughly 3 copies of Artemis, you could also collect the the Mythic Divine prototype that they launched with her. We have still not seen that crossbow come back since Artemis's release 13 weeks ago. So they are keeping those fairly exclusive. I would assume, though, that we will start to see the crossbow now that a new SP is out in the game. I would also assume that they're going to make the shards for Artemis a little bit more easily accessible for us as well. So this event starts tomorrow and lasts 16 days. That's because they're starting the patch 2 days earlier, so they want it to go right up until the next normal, 2-week patch time. And then this Collab event, this one, ladies and gentlemen, but this one launches on the 8th. A new Collab recruitment event. This is, pardon me, this is the extension of the Ghost in the Shell collaboration event. I'm going to cough again. I woke up this morning with like this horrible scratchy throat. It's really annoying. I'm surprised I sound still okay. During the event, you can recruit Purin, Isaki, and Tachikoma. I'm not going to mention the elites, but Purin, ladies and gentlemen, do not miss Purin. Do everything you can. Spend money if you have to. No, but don't really. But make sure you do not miss getting a copy of Purin Isaki, because we've all seen since her initial release the fact that she is broken, her kit is broken, and they have not fixed her, so she's likely to stay that way. Most high-end comps all require Purin on it, as well as the new Exotic Expedition as well. So do not miss Purin. But her banner doesn't kick off until the 8th. I know I'm going to get questions in my Discord. Where's the Purin banner? It's coming out on Thursday when it would normally be released. But it's going to be another 14 days after that. Right. That it pretty much makes sense. Also, we're going to get another banner. A new wishlist banner. The Divine Blessing. Open on some servers. And the heroes we're going to get out of this one are Jaina, Pandemonium, and Ares. Now, luckily for me, I have all 3 of these heroes already maxed, so I don't really have to pull anything on the wishlist banner, but the Giant Tower banner is also going to be up, and I do need the Mazrani Awakening Crystals from the Giant Tower, so I do have to pull on something, so I'll just get a couple copies of these and have them dismissed into dismissal tokens. But I also want to caveat with this. I guess that's not really a caveat, but I want to also add this. So Jaina and Pandemonium, they're available now in more free-to-play ways in the game. Oh, I just realized that chair is in the shot. So Jaina and Pandemonium, I do believe you can get from the Summon Arena store or the Ascension Arena store with the token currency. Not the big boy currency, but the token currency. Ares is probably still the most premium unit in this pull, or in this banner. So if I did not have Ares Max, Ares is probably the one I would go for. Because, like I said, Jaina and Pandemonium you can get them elsewhere. Plus, if you select Ares to be your designated target for your wishlist banner, you do still have the possibility of pulling Jaina or Pandemonium, and if you pull them, they will not reset your counter towards Ares. So that's really cool. Keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that this banner doesn't launch until Thursday, February 8th, so it's not going to be out tomorrow as well. As I said, new Return to Giant Towers coming out. This should have been the Claire banner, but we did get Claire 2 weeks ago in the last wishlist banner. So they're putting Jaina in the Giant Tower. So if you really are hard up for Jaina, as aren't we all with those bare feet, you can kind of double dip on some Jaina, but I would not do that, like I said, because you can get Jaina copies free to play elsewhere in the game. What you should really be going for, what I am going for, the whole reason why I'm pulling, is for Masrani's Soul Crystal Nucleus, because you need to basically pull and go for these crystals on the Mirror of Reformations and the Giant Towers if you want to kind of keep up with, to a degree, with getting these Awakened Heroes up to A7 before the next one is released. That also includes you're going to have to be first in all the events and yada yada yada. You're going to have a lot of tickets. So I know it's hard. I know that most people will not be able to take a new hero to A7 in a month, but every bit counts. So this is what I'm going for. This is what I would recommend all of you go for. Keep in mind, this Giant Tower banner also does not start until Thursday, February 8th. Quantum Mimic, we all know how this works. That is the offsetting event to Gamuzo's Bell and the Details Gathering. Now, what are we getting out of there? We're getting Titan's Hammer, which a lot of you are going to want. Mine is maxed, but they also have Teresh in here. Now, Teresh is a hero that I do not have maxed, so I will be unloading my horde into this, hoping to get a copy of Teresh, and then I can buy the little $5 Rubik's Cube, and I can double up. So I think if I get 2 copies of Teresh, that will put him at Immortal 5 for me. So it's always nice to see heroes in here that I actually need still, because usually the heroes they've had in here are all heroes that long-term players will already have maxed. Now, do keep in mind on the Quantum Mimic machine, those little triangular tokens, those little, like, I don't know, those little 3D pyramids, you can hoard those and carry them over till 2 weeks from now, the next Quantum Mimic. So if you don't want Teresh, or if you don't want Titan's Hammer, you don't have to pull. You just have to block out your OCD, block out the red dots, and just ignore it for a week, and then that red dot will go away. This event also doesn't start until Thursday, February 8th. Hero Rally, you guys all know how this is going to go. Hero Rally got a little bit more important with the addition of Masrani at A7, or the awakened version of Masrani, because you can get him from the Triple S selection card at 500, as well as Dan and Leo. And I have heard from multiple sources that Masrani, the 4th week Masrani banner for new players, is currently offline with the Collab event ongoing. So this Hero Rally is going to be those players' primary source of Masrani copies, which is unfortunate. I do not know why the game decided to remove the Masrani banner. I have heard all they have in week 4 is the Collab banner and Take. This also, Hero Rally, does not start until Thursday, February the 8th. A new season of Ascension Arena is starting. It is very, very quick. This is the fastest turnaround of an Ascension Arena ever in Eternal Evolution, and I'm all for it, because that just means more goodies, because I can usually make it to the top 16. In fact, I made it to the top 2 this last one with the way they've reshuffled the server brackets, and that's more stuff for me. That means more tempering materials, more, what am I spending? Pretty much just tempering materials, red runes, and then a soul crystal, or a chaos soul crystal nucleus because I get to select between a Gene Hybrid and one of those, and those are far more important to me. So that's going to end right, it's going to start on the 10th, and it's going to end on the Thursday before, in 2 weeks' time. So they like to end that on the Wednesday night before the patch. So here's where the new interesting stuff comes. Actually, it's old stuff, but this is going to be a big event, I think. There's some stuff going on here that I really want to kind of pick through. So we're getting the Valentine's Day event again. So this is going to be a 16-day event, which is why they're starting it now, because they do want this thing going live while Valentine's Day is up. So does it say when it starts? It starts February 13th. So just because it is getting patched into the game tomorrow, it is technically not going to start until the 13th, which is Tuesday. So 8 days from today. So keep that in mind. There will be no Valentine's Day event when you log into the game tomorrow. So the annual Grand Valentine's Day event is about to begin. We have prepared a wealth of Valentine's Day gameplay for you. Okay, I am interested. Number 1, Heart's Treasure. In this event, you need to use the special Valentine's Day items, Cupid's Arrows, to draw rewards. Okay? You can choose 2 favorite rewards on each floor of the rewards. You can choose 2. Okay. After drawing all of the favorite rewards on a floor, after drawing all the favorite rewards, so you can choose 2, and then after you draw both of those 2, you can choose to go on to the next floor immediately. Okay, that's going to be really handy. So say there's Artemis shards and some Soul Crystal Nucleus shards. Those are the 2 I'm probably going to pick. And if I get those right away, yes, bump me up. I will forego red runes. I will forego other tempering materials. I will forego all that stuff if they are going to give us Soul Crystal Nucleus shards or Chaos Soul Crystal Nucleus shards or Korra or Artemis shards. I know a lot of you probably would still want Korra. Korra's still great. Go for Korra. But now that the new SP is out, I want copies or shards of Artemis. So this is really, really cool. I've seen other types of game modes like this in other games, but I don't think I've seen one like this in Eternal Evolution of yet. If you get the 2 favorite rewards, you can go to the next floor immediately, or you can continue to draw all the rewards on the floor, but you're probably not going to want to do that. That is probably not going to be the optimal strategy to playing this game mode. And then Guardian Covenant, tentative name, okay. In this event, you can challenge the bosses in daily instances to get the event items. So you're going to need to do these bosses to get the event items to pull. Oh, no, roses, that's what you're getting, which can be gifted to your favorite heroes. Every time you give a gift, you will get a love chest. Okay. When the accumulated gifts reach a certain amount, you're going to get rewards. The hero with the most gifts will be sent. The hero with the most gifts. Okay, so say, I don't know. Let's Amat. Say Amat. The hero with the most gifts will be sent as a reward to all players participating in the event after the event ends. They're giving away a copy to everyone. The hero with the most gifts. Okay, so we're obviously going to get a selection. Okay, I understand what's going on here. So we're going to do these battles. You know, the Valentine's Day battles were basically an iteration of what we now know as endless battles. We're going to do that, and we're going to get roses as rewards. So then we're going to have a selection of heroes. It's probably just not going to be any hero, but we're probably going to be able to pick a hero to give them a rose. And then at the end of the event, in 16 days, whatever hero has the most gifts awarded to them, roses or love gifts, love chests, will be given to everybody on the leaderboard when the event ends. So that's kind of cool. That's new. That's unique. That's interesting. Okay. So you can coordinate with players on your leaderboard or don't. But yeah, at the end of the day, it looks like you're getting a free copy of a Triple S. So hey, that's pretty good. We have prepared a lot of boss stages for you during this event, so stay tuned. Okay, so what this is probably going to mean is that since it's 16 days, we're probably going to get all 6 bosses like they did in the Christmas event and the anniversary event. There's probably gonna be 6 different types of fights. So stay tuned. That's good for me. That means lots of videos, lots of guide videos. I'm sure Red Sonja too. He does some really good guide videos. He's I would arguably a better player than me, and he puts a little bit more thought into strategy. So stay tuned for my videos and his videos. So again, though, this event doesn't actually start until a week from this Tuesday. Okay, so that seems like a lot, although it still sounds like a lot. So yeah, maybe it isn't. Valentine's Day, Wishlist banner, Pure and Tachikoma, Heimdall, Ascension Arena. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Game content updates, or not updates, adjustments and optimization. So, optimized the recruitment system of Astral Mirror. Yes, you added Heimdall, or Heimdall. Heimdall. Okay, so now you can flip between the 3. And then here we go. Added a new Mythic Divine prototype, God's Protection. I like that. At the start of battle, all allied Vanguard heroes gain a shield equal to 50% of their max HP. So that is basically, yeah, half the bar is going to be a shield to start. That's pretty cool. And all the shields and healing effects they received are increased by 15% for 30 seconds. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. So what this is going to do is this is going to negate you having to run a healer or a support on this team. Because Vanguards have some inbuilt healing mechanics already. This is just giving them the jump on whoever they're going against, so you don't require a healer. And keep in mind that healing effects, all shields and healing effects they receive are increased. They have their own healing effects. They can heal themselves. So they are going to have increased healing for the beginning of the fight, which basically what they're trying to give you is the head start on whoever you're going against to kill a couple, and then you can just kind of just do your thing. So this is a very, this is best in slot for the 3rd slot prototype for Vanguard heroes. And then bug fixes fixed an issue where Samael would not revive an exotic expedition. I mentioned this when wearing Immortal Fade Out equipment set. So cool, good. You better change that. So ladies and gentlemen, it feels like I've been talking forever. 17 minutes. That's actually not too bad. Now, since I just remembered, we are going to go look at the new intro cinematic of Buddy. Okay, but what I got to do though, Heimdall. I'm kidding, it's Heimdall. Let's make it bigger. There we go. And then and then we're gonna turn down the Eternal Evolution music. Let's just mute it, and boom, muted. Okay, ready? You ready for this? It's pretty sweet, actually. Let's get my head out of the way. Or no, let's just move my head down here in the bottom corner, which is kind of already cut off. So here we go. Let's do it. It's going to be loud. Where's the volume? Let's turn that down. Okay, roll it. That is sweet. Okay, wait. Pause. What is the deal? Auto. It's not auto. Let's just make it 1080p. 1080p. Let's start over. 1080p. Why are you switching? Keep it like that. I want crisp. I want the graphics crisp. The music, too. The music's really good. And again, it's pixelated. Man. I'm tingly. I'm a little tingly. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the patch notes for, I guess, technically February 8th. Because really, the only thing we're going to be able to do in-game tomorrow is pull on this bad boy right here. We're going to be able to pull on this bad boy right here, but that just means that 99.98% of us won't see him for about 4 months, 3 months. I think we'll probably have a copy and a half by the time the next one comes out, but he looks cool. He definitely looks cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all. That is it. That is all for this video. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I got to see you tomorrow for This Week in Eternal Evolution. Really, since the majority of the content of the patch isn't coming out till Thursday, I can still make that video and it's going to be relevant. I'm not going to have a lot to talk about this guy anyway because no one's going to have him. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow. Till then, cheers, peace, bye-bye.